Hi everyone, welcome to Lemonade Journal channel. I'm Prerna. I'm going to be reviewing a book today. So I'm going to start a series of book reviews to know how many books I have read. One of my goals this year is to read a lot of books because I've been watching more TV and I want to read more books instead of TV. So let's get started to today's review. I'm going to be doing a spoiler-free review so that I don't reveal a lot about the plot, but just to let you know what I like about the book, what I don't like about the book. Okay, so let's get started with today's review. The book is going to be An Anonymous Girl by Greet Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan. And this is a book that I don't know if this part is shining for some reason. Ignore that. So this is going to be like the first book I'm reading from this author, Greet Hendricks and Sarah Buchanan. I had no idea about what this book was, or I'd not heard about this book. I just picked it up at Costco randomly. Don't get scared by her. That's my cat, Baby Love. So now let's see what I like about this book. Or let's actually start with a bit of plot. I'm going to make it a spoiler-free plot. I'm not going to reveal much about this plot. I'm just going to reveal the synopsis that's already mentioned here. Jessica is a makeup artist who is struggling. She wants to earn a few bucks. She learns about the psychology study done by Dr. Shields, and she signs up for it. She thinks it's harmless, but the whole book is about how that study turns into something totally different. Okay, now let's get into the details about what I liked about this book and what I didn't like about this book. What I liked is it doesn't have a lot of violence. It doesn't have details of violence or bloodshed details. So you're not going to be, so if you're somebody who is reading thriller books for the first time, or you're a beginner and you don't want to read something that's too violent, then you would probably like this. And also it does seem like this could happen to anyone. It's not a book where you're thinking, oh, how could that be possible? I've never seen anyone doing this or anyone suffering this. So this book does seem like something that could happen to anyone, any of us, because we all have taken few surveys and evaluation and psychology evaluation at any point. So this could happen to any one of us, and it does feel like this is possible. And book itself doesn't have a lot of twist or something that says like, oh, we have read till in between and now there's going to be a plot twist or something. It doesn't have anything like a typical thriller book with twist or plot twist. The first book by this author, The Wife Between Us, I haven't read that, but I've heard that it's good. I'm gonna read that one to see and compare how this book is different from that one. I haven't read that one yet. But what I didn't like about the book is that it doesn't have a lot of plot twists or turns, which doesn't feel like, oh, if you are used to reading typical murder mystery or psychological thriller where you're thinking, oh, who has done this, who hasn't done this, this doesn't have a lot of those moments. So you may not like, if you have already read a lot of psychological thrillers, you may not like this one. I have given this 2.5 stars. 0.5 stars, I actually thought of going with 2 stars, but I have given another like half star because it did feel like a real life scenario. It did feel like something that could happen to any one of us. So the author has kept it, the authors, actually there are 2 authors, so the authors have kept it real. So that's what I liked about this book. But if you are someone who has already read a lot of books, you probably wouldn't like this that much. So if you can give it a miss if you have already read a lot of psychological thrillers. But if you're somebody who is new to psychological thrillers and want to read something without violence, then I would recommend reading this one. Let me know how you liked about this book, or whether you liked this book, or whether you would have preferred missing this book